coming to Arizona State University, I was pretty much sure that I want to work in condensed matter theory. So I just explored those professors who are kind of working in condensed matter theory. There is a professor here, Professor Honor Artin. So initially I applied under his like group. So the problem is he is newly appointed here, and so he doesn't have the funding right now. So what he said, you can explore different groups if there are professors who are working on condensed matter theory. So they are kind of work mutually. They're kind of like, so it means there are topics, there are projects on which they are working together. So it means they do have the students who are kind of working with Professor Antia also, Professor Honor also. So it's like that. I'm not pretty much comfortable doing experimental things, so that's why I haven't explored the experimental disciplines here. Theory part I have explored, yeah. So it means Antia's group is working in superconductivity, nucleate superconductivity. The thing is, recently superconductivity has been observed in transition metals, the copper and these things. So
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, so what they're trying to do, they're just trying to explore, like, because only the copper is the element at which superconductivity is observed. But they're kind of investigating whether there are other minerals, transition metals, at which we can see the superconductivity phenomena. So,
Okay.
and like, if we do see the superconductivity phenomena, what is the best possible ways to increase this critical temperature at which the superconductivity happens? So yeah, this is the kind of work. And yeah, but in Arizona State University, like what I have felt is like, uh, there is pretty much interdisciplinary kind of work here. So
Mm-hmm.
it means there is a particular department that is called a Center for Biological Physics, Biological Sciences, in which in this department, there are students who are like from physics background, from biology background, as well as from chemistry background.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and there are professors also who are kind of same. So it's kind of interdisciplinary, like depending upon your interest. Like if you want to work on experimental things, and so do have the pretty much opportunities, pretty much open positions at which you can join.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, Shekhar, what do you exactly mean by this solid state matter or solid state theory?
Actually, so solid state, basically one is kind of pretty much hardcore physics, that is called as the strongly correlated electronic systems. So it means in that strongly correlated electronic systems, what do we have? Like we do observe, we do explore, we do investigate the behaviors that are called as topological phenomena, these things. And so my work is not like that. My work is kind of comes in between the solid state and the strongly correlated thing. So
Mm-hmm.
we do use theory, like the people use in this hardcore strongly correlated thing, but we also have the exposure from less minerals things, like kind of theoretical models. I do remember that I worked in TIFR that is called as the Kitaev model. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of 2D model spin, where on each lattice site a spin particle is placed, and people have solved this model exactly. We do have the minerals, like there are materials, like one is called as the lanthanum nickelate. So it is LaNiO2. So
Mm-hmm.
in the lanthanum nickelate, you have sheets of NiO2 nickels, like one after another. And the thing is, the superconductivity phenomena is observed in this material. And my work as a theorist is to explore the phenomena, like is to explore like what are the different parameters that I can tune so that I can change this critical temperature and these things. Because we know that there is no model of high temperature superconductivity, because there is no exactly model, unlike the model that is happening that is there in for elements, like the
Mm-hmm.
BCS, these things. We don't have any model for unconventional superconductors. So it's kind of pretty much computational thing. You do write the codes, you do kind of see the results that is coming out through the code, and then you analyze the code, then you develop theory to match that result.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the kind of work that my group does. Yeah.
Okay. So, what exact tools you will be using in this?
We use different tools depending upon the kind of problem that we encounter.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the tool that I'm using right now, it is called as Wien, WIEN 2K.
Okay.
So yeah, so Wien, I don't know, right, I don't know now full form what is this, but like this is the kind of software that I do use, like because it's like this what this software does. There is a theory that is called as density functional theory.
Okay.
So so density functional theory is there for like to see the density of states things, like how
Mm-hmm.
does the density of states behave for a crystal system, the electronic properties,
Mm-hmm.
in the crystal. So we do have this theory that is called as density functional theory. So we do use this density functional theory to investigate the electronic behavior of these materials. So density functional theory is kind of incorporated through the use of this software that is called as Wine 2K.
Mm.
So in the Wine 2K, we just kind of input the parameters, like we do input the structure, the crystal structure that our system has, and then the density functional theory is kind of solves that crystal structure for us. It's kind of gives the band states, the bands,
Mm-hmm.
and these things. Then we analyze those bands, like what are their, like whether they are crossing, whether they are kind of intersecting in a peculiar way.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Wine 2K is one of them. Another software that I'm using is called as VASP, VASP, this Vienna simulation thing. So VASP is also good because every software is kind of it's some kind of limitations, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, so Wine 2K is not very much compatible when the hydrogen atom comes in. It's
Mm-hmm.
because of some reason. So it means when you are having minerals that are having the hydrogens, then we use a software that is called as VASP.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm using this VASP and Wine 2K, and it depends upon, because the people who are working in strongly correlated thing, they
Mm-hmm.
do use a thing that is called as Q-spin. So it depends, like what are the problems that you have. Depending upon that, you do use the softwares. See, we do have the collaboration with experimentalist also, because what happens, like this experiment, like if we have predicted some phenomena in some materials, so
Mm-hmm.
then we do need to have the experimentalist to kind of
Conduct
investigate
the,
those
yeah,
phenomena,
yeah.
whether, yeah, whether they are getting the same result or not. So yeah, so our group has collaboration with many professors in different universities in US also, and in like Spain and these places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, so it's good. Yeah, yeah.
Do you
uh,
have any idea like what processing technique they will be using while conducting these experiments? And also, for suppose you said one material which is showing the superconductivity. So how will they process this material? What techniques they will be using? So do you have any idea related to this?
Yeah, so actually I was reading a paper, like right now I am kind of regenerating, reproducing those results
Yeah.
that they have shown in this paper, and that result they have shown through the experimental. And
Okay.
so so the technique that they have used, that is called as RIX technique. So
Mm.
RIX is like kind of you strike some photons, I think photons, yeah. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
much about this, but yeah, this procedure is there, RIX. And RIX, through the RIX, they have observed certain phenomena, and this same phenomena they have observed in like this infinite layer nucleates. So
Okay.
and they have predicted a model that is called as they have used the Heisenberg model, and they have shown that this is the kind of coupling interactions based upon the data that they have observed through the RIX experiment.
Okay.
So, but what we are doing, we are just kind of reproducing those results through this
Okay.
Wine 2K. So one of the group that I remember, she's from this Harvard University, this Julius Mundi, and she's kind of because we do have the collaboration with her, and she's kind of also using the same technique to
This.
investigate the behavior of these materials.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I'm not that wrong, like yeah, so it means like they do use the RIX. I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't know much about the experimental thing that what. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You
So
are theorist. You have more knowledge.